Hello and welcome. I'm Erica and I am so glad that you are here with me today. In today's video, I am going to be focusing solely on my family room. I really need to get my Christmas decor put away. I have been taking a really slow approach at putting all of my Christmas stuff away. I'm kind of just going room by room because I don't want to feel pressured and there is a ton of stuff out. So I already did my kitchen. I'm ready for my family room, and then next I will tackle the main tree area. And also in this video is a Valentine's themed lunch that I prepared for my children. I wanted to surprise them with something special, and so I made them a heart-shaped pizza, and they totally loved it. I did make this pizza from scratch, so I will be sharing my recipe with you. Before we get into the video, I wanted to let you know that today's video is a collaboration with one of my good friends here on YouTube and over on Instagram, and her name is Jacque. Jacque's channel name is Hearth N Apron, and over on her channel, you will find a ton of cleaning motivation. She also loves to decorate her home. She's very festive, and I love that about her. She also does cook with me's and has some amazing dessert ideas that you will just die for. And in today's video, she will be baking something with you as well. Jacque also lives in Arizona and not too far from me, so I'm sure that one day we are going to meet up and it'll be like we've known each other forever. So definitely check out Jacque's channel. I know you will love her. I know she will bring you so much joy because she is just such a kind and sweet person. I will link her channel down below in the description box. Make sure to stop by after you watch my video. We have been spending a ton of time in our family room. We like to come together at the end of the day and watch some type of TV show together, binge watch a series, and the most recent series that we have been watching is called Hannah, and you can find that over on Amazon Prime. It does have a lot of action and suspense, so the kids have really been loving it. But I'm going to wash these blankets because our puppies do tend to shed a lot, and I need to make sure to get all of that hair off of the blankets. Somehow, pillows from around the house have navigated to this sofa, so I'm going to get all of those pillows put away and actually going to wash them before I put them away. And then I will be freshening up my sofas with my favorite mix of baking soda and an essential oil. I like to recycle my spice jars, and that is what I'm using to put my baking soda in. It just makes it so much easier to use if you put it in one of your old spice jars. I'm going to be using 2 scents in this mixture. I decided to use peppermint and then a lemon scent. I love lemon, and the two mixed together smelled amazing. And I feel like I'm running in circles around you. And I know I've been acting strange for a while. I decided that I'm going to take down all the pictures that I hung on this wall. It's really not something that is bringing joy to me, and I really want to put something else there. This space is just kind of awkward. It's not in the middle of the wall. The windows above it kind of cut the space in half. So I'm really going to have to think about what I want to put there. I really want to be more intentional with the decor that I start putting up in my home from here on out. I am so ready to take down this decor from the fireplace. I tried to create a little gnome land and it was cute, but it was also a little cluttered. So next year I'll definitely be rethinking my design and decor here. And also sometime this year, I'd really like to give this fireplace a good rehab. I want to paint the tile. My husband doesn't know this yet, but I'd love to do something with the tile and just give it a new look.
Every night I'm going on the grid, texting back, I want you, hit you up, I'm on the other side, I miss you, take you off, I came here way too strong, cannot keep it low key, got me drugged, your pheromones hit the roof, auto, your taste, it's really a bad reception out there, where you heading? Why ain't gravity pulling you in closer to me? I've lost you, but I need you, and you're off my radar now. I've lost you, telling you that I need you, but you're off my radar now. Found myself in between the lines, underneath your bed sheets. It started fun, but now I'm into deep into this flow. A zero-sum game that I will lose. There's no zipping past it. Every time you walk away from me, I want you. How could I want you more? Or when did I lose my perspective? Oh God, have I lost it? But my cravings for you so shameless, can't get enough. I've lost you, but I need you, and you're off my radar now. I've lost you, telling you that I need you, but you're off my radar now. I'm like an outcast from pillar to post. There's no denial, I'm chasing ghosts. I'm like an outcast from pillar to post, hitting you up but I'm stuck on hold. Is it really a bad reception out there? Where are you heading? Why ain't gravity pulling you?
I wanted to tell you a funny side story to this baking soda and essential oil mix that I made on this day. I used peppermint and lemon, and this definitely did call attention to bees. Before I knew it, my husband opened the door, took the dogs out. There was about 5 or 6 bees flying around my living room, and my daughter and I were screaming so bad. This has never happened, but I know why. The smell of this is so intense. It smells so good that the bees were trying to come and pollinate something inside my house. So if you are looking for a way to freshen up your carpet or your sofas, this is definitely the way you want to go. Just be careful with the bees. My living room feels so much better. It's nice and decluttered, and I'm so glad that I tackled it on this day. What I'm going to do next is share with you how I made a special Valentine's inspired lunch for my children. I wanted to do something special for them, so I made them a heart-shaped pepperoni pizza. They love pizza, and I did this all from scratch. So I am going to share that recipe with you. I'm sure this is something that your kids would love as well. This is a quick no-rise recipe for pizza crust. What you will need is 2¼ teaspoons of dry yeast, and you will want to add a teaspoon of sugar to that as well, and 1 cup of warm water. You are going to give this a good mix, and then you're going to let it sit for about 10 minutes just so that the yeast can rise. It becomes thick and bubbly, and that is exactly what you are looking for. While I'm waiting for the yeast to thicken up, I am going to make my flour mixture, and this is going to be 2½ cups of flour. I am using regular flour. The recipe called for bread flour, but this actually worked just fine. I'm also going to be adding 1 teaspoon of salt, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, and I am going to give this a good mix. This is what the yeast, water, and sugar mixture will look like after about 10 minutes, and it's now ready to pour into your flour. I started mixing this with a spoon, but I realized it was best to do it by hand. This is where I threw in my 3rd tablespoon of olive oil. I knew that it needed a little bit more moisture, and so adding the 3rd tablespoon of olive oil really did help. So next time I'm just going to do this initially when I add the first 2. Once the pizza dough is kneaded, you do need to let it sit for about 5 minutes before you start rolling it out. I am the worst roller outer, and I know that's not a word, ever. My husband is so much better at it than I am, but I definitely tried my best, and I knew that I was going to cut out the shape of the heart anyways, so it really didn't matter what my pizza looked like, whether it was round or not, and as you can see, it is completely not round. That's okay because you will see that I completely make up for it in the end. Now that I have the dough evenly rolled out, what I'm going to do is take a small paring knife and I'm just going to cut out a shape of a heart. Going to eyeball this shape. I don't have a mold or anything like that, and I'm just going to do the best I can to make everything even. I will be using a cast iron pizza pan, so I wanted to make sure that my heart was big enough to fit into this pan. This pizza pan is actually really big and really heavy, but I do love it. And there you go. There is my heart pizza crust. It was actually really fun to make this idea come to life. I challenged myself. I didn't want to use a store-bought pizza. I wanted to make this recipe from scratch because I definitely am one of those overachievers that likes to do things the harder way. So this was one of those days where I was just in that mood to challenge myself. The rest of the process is pretty straightforward. I used pizza sauce and then I used a Fiesta blend cheese only because I didn't have mozzarella cheese and pepperoni. That was the extent of my pizza. It was pretty simple. My kids do love pepperoni pizza, and so this was what I made them for their special Valentine's Day lunch. You do pop it in the oven at 450 degrees for about 15 minutes. I'm also going to make them some soda. We do have a soda stream, and if you don't know what this is, it's where you can make your own carbonated beverages at home. I'm going to make them an orange soda. What I like about SodaStream is that the amount of sugar per serving is so much less than it is in a soda that you would buy at the grocery store, and that gives me a little bit of peace of mind when I'm giving this to my children. I really do love this product. Don't drink a lot of soda, So if we ever have a craving, we're able to make our own here at home with much less sugar in it as well. So a big thank you to my in-laws. They introduced us to this, and they also bought us this machine, and we've had it for years. What I'm going to do next is clean off my kitchen island, and that is because this is where I am going to set up my little restaurant for my kids. I am going to set up a little place setting for them just to give them a nice experience and bring a smile to their faces. We are now coming to the end of my video, and if you stayed till the end, thank you so much. That really does help my channel out, and I appreciate it so much. Leave me a pizza emoji, that way I know you stayed till the end. Jackie, thanks again for collaborating with me today. And if any of you are coming over from her channel, I really hope that you'll stick around. I'd love to get to know you. I will see you all in my next video. Bye.
Welcome to my restaurant.
Whoa, what the heck? A heart-shaped pizza?
I made it for you guys from scratch.
Wow. But I can't eat it yet because I gotta go do my school.
Okay, well, I'll cut it for you.